Hello Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to this career tarot reading for the month of October 2023. We are going to start with oracle cards. We will be also performing our tarot spread coming from this deck. It's a good one. I like it. I hope you will enjoy it too. Let me introduce you the positions first. So in October we will have an eclipse in your sign. This can definitely bring some massive changes. I hope this can help Libras out there who really need to hear this information coming out from the spread, but please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it is not a personal tarot reading to you. So it's for the Libra collective, displaying the general energy trends for the given timeline. I'm going to now show you the first card, which is going to be the focus. This is where you are now and what surrounds your current situation. The second placement will be about current challenges and obstacles. So it's going to highlight present challenges and or obstacles to your goals, things to grow through or help you to make the decision to move in a new direction. The next message will be what direction can you take to make the best use of your fullest potential. This is going to be an action plan to get you moving in the right direction. We will also have the hidden aspects, so one of my favorite placements, because this is going to highlight anything that needs to be brought to light that you may be unaware of at the present moment. We also have the near future influences. Near future influences are up to 3 months, so this reading will extend up to 3 months as well. This is going to highlight some choices, maybe influences which are likely to occur within the next 3 months. Now, some Libras, I find them being completely free and seeing they are finally seeing their choices. Some Libras are coming out of maybe a stagnant time when career matters are in concern. So you will have a pretty much a space and freedom to choose and direct your energy there. We have energy healing and children here. Maybe some Libras are also, of course, for some of you, not all of you, but some Libras maybe in the fields that involves children. Or children products or something to do for children, let's say. This is actually showing your affinity with young people in this next 3 months if your job involves any aspect with regards to children. Also, this is also about displaying good connections with children. I mean, showing that your work or what you are preparing there can be really helpful. You can establish good connections, maybe with youngsters as well, children and also parents involved. So there are also some avenues here. Maybe some Libras are inspired from children, and that's how they're gonna shift in their careers. Maybe some of them are preparing to raise their own children as well, and why don't you also maybe shift your career in that direction? There can be this type of thing. So That can be also something like with things natural interest to you, such as writing, art, music, animals, maybe sports. So what you're gonna put out there can be like to help to heal and to support as well. Maybe through this also tools. So that you can find a lot of guidance there. With energy healing, okay, so some Libras, it seems, some have some special abilities. Of course, this can be even like maybe there are some sessions around this energy healing. Okay, so you have this special abilities, and something is being activated, and something comes to you very natural, and it's like you want to integrate that to your career choices maybe. There can be something with the energy healing work, by the way. Some Libras, maybe you're gonna make this your professional direction, and maybe some Libras are taking some classes to increase their knowledge and confidence. So maybe some Libras are starting to first conduct sessions with their friends and family, or there is a field like that something in the initial process you do this for friends and family, and then through the word of mouth and your continued focused intent, you will then switch to maybe more private practice with paid versions of that. Maybe some of you will join a healing center. Yeah, healing work is also coming strong. But also apart from that, there are other choices of fields, or fields that you may want to integrate in self-employment, working from home, enterprise. Maybe you are trying to find sponsorships to your endeavors, or like trying to find the funding. So I mean, you know, like this Kickstarters. Some Libras are writing, I do feel, and there is this very large scale of things that your hands can get into, indeed. Let me check one card for you from this deck. Yeah, why not? So we have the energy of perfectionism. Do you have Virgo placements? Because if you have Virgo placements, this can make a lot of sense. Especially if you have, for instance, a South or a North node in Virgo. Or a Venus, or maybe a Mercury, because it's the sign just before you. So maybe you get some placements from them. Okay, so now among many things that there is something you need to be aware of, because there is a sense of perfectionism being developed there. Yes, this is going to polish things for you. It's going to ramp things up, but it says don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. Plus, this can be, in my experience, it has always created a tendency which can really block your creative flow, perfectionism. Because it's very different from the spiritual mind. So it is letting you know that your divinely inspired creativity is actually divinely perfect, okay, in terms of spiritual truth. So, and of course, from a more mundane and earthy perspective, creativity, of course, can be improved. But there is a time you really need to like release your creation out there for other people also to enjoy as well. This is reminding me the first time I have started this channel. Like finally I know I have to start somewhere, and bringing my talents out. So this perfectionism energy is definitely can sometimes procrastinate or block things. Now here you have nothing to do with actually critics here, and there are these critics sometimes just for some self-fulfilling prophecies. You don't want to get involved with that. You will be like perfect in your own already. If you have been delaying things really, you have the inspiration and confidence and other conditions. As you step in, other conditions will also, I think, arise, the necessary ones. So the only perfect here it can be a perfect time to begin for you actually, okay? Even small daily steps towards something that you have been maybe procrastinating or telling to yourself like, oh, this is not ready, you know. Just, it says, you know, start somewhere and the rest just will come. Oh, that little spark sometimes, that's what all you need. But I can understand that. I had many querums coming and having tarot readings from me, just to see their blockages around these times, and many people actually struggle with that. Now, but yeah, tarot definitely can be helpful in that manner. Now let's get a creator card. So you are a co-creator. You are the co-creator with the universe. So now we have a fierce serenity, and there is a Leo energy here, which is also a very creative and artistic sign. Actually, a sign which defends that your own uniqueness is already perfect and authentic. So with this message, with the fierce serenity, we are looking for some strength in our career, some strong points, this quiet force within us, this determination, some willpower, a pure heart, you know, emotional intelligence, also lovingly leading others, some grounded calmness, fierce serenity, right? And some patience, a peaceful warrior, let's say. And this also goes well if you have also a Mars in Libra, for instance. Peaceful warrior. This is what will describe Mars in Libra. Now here this describes actually a resting lion. So it is there is a feeling of power here, and some flexible calmness. So it is actually telling that there can be this raging storm, and regardless of any fear or any type of vulnerability that you are feeling right now, it's a gentle reminder that you are strong enough to handle this career situation. It's important for you to stand up for yourself with love and courage, and perfectly makes sense also when the North Node, South Node axis is hitting your also Libra degrees. Very important for you to stand up for yourself with love and courage, and to insist on integrity and what is important for you, both from yourself and from, of course, others, is going to create a change there. There can be things which is going to, in your career journey, which is going to challenge your inner peace. But think about what gives you strength rather than uncertainty, and it wants you to root yourself in that truth. To be fiercely grounded will eventually change the outcome of your current events. It's definitely not the time of a brute force or something like that. This is about leading with love. The gentle serenity that you can really project as even a steady force, like a gentle force, and something is going to make you that unshakable. Okay, so this fierce serenity is a very good energy to channel your love into something with pure heart, and to be able to also bless the that center in you. This is gonna help you to face the adversity. There is a particular message there, and maybe making your choices open. I mean, it's going to make you face with your own choices in your career. Now let's check out your cards and see their energy. 3 court cards for the positions, an Empress and the 6 of Wands. Okay, now regardless of the placements, Libra, as you can see, there are a lot of court figures here. So obviously this is telling me that regardless of the energetical interpretation we will be bringing, you are surrounded with people. So that's why it was describing that struggle maybe, and your position in that, and how you're gonna voice yourself, voice your reason, and stand up for yourself. I see here you are slowly changing some ways that you do or perform your business. There are some things you wanna maybe renew, reschedule, restructure, especially if you have other co-workers or someone helping you, or this can be even like hiring new people. It can be also maybe saying goodbye to some people, and for the time being to be able to handle some things by yourself. It can be when it comes to the career. You have absolutely no rush in that. There is an opportunity. You wanna be strong, and you wanna go steady there. There can be some legal situations involved with your work, some legal situations. So the legal situations here can be, of course, in many contexts, but that part will more of like for private reading. But for general prospect, there can be, for instance, a legal obligation or a legal situation which is like creating an obstacle for you or making it easier for you. Partnerships and with whom you are partnered with. This is not necessarily in the form of a person or a legal entity. Can be even like a legal entity or a company. There are some changes there, like there are some changes at the inner structure of a place maybe you try to adapt. The challenge that is like, again, there is this, you want to initiate something but you are not sure about the timing, and you are not sure, you have this enthusiasm, passion for something, but maybe due to that perfectionist tendency or other shortcomings, you have been like procrastinating it because someone, the person you currently maybe work with, or temporary there, or a difficult person, or who is in front of you, the other counterpart is acting maybe very silly, and there are some very it says in this card someone is behaving stupidly. So someone is not behaving in a focused way or childish in a time where you are actually seeking your constancy, but it seems hard to catch that now. So you got to be doing what you are constantly doing, so the others will adapt, it seems. There is something in your heart that you really believe in a project or an ideal with your career, but it seems that mates accompanying you, this is not making you happy, or someone is not handling that job as much as you do. Okay, so the direction you can take to make the best use of your potential. You may find yourself trying a risky thing, and this risky thing can be maybe inviting another person, or like seeing another person having their idea, but this is going to be very risky because it may cause you to actually an action that can really cost you more than you can imagine. Be careful with what risks you are entering in, because people may have very different offers to you than you expected, and then you may not be in the place to fulfill them. In a time where you want to know that you are in the right path, like you want that validation from maybe the superiors or your counterparts, they may act very differently. But I have to tell you something, Libra. If they show a direction and they say, you know, very passionate, and they are like, let's go from there, and they are like 2 steps further even, it says follow them, follow those peers, follow those people. Because the way that you want to handle this can be very risky for the situation, okay? The hidden aspect that you may not be aware of is the Empress energy. Okay, just telling you, but some Libras can be pregnant, so that pregnancy can affect your mobilization. There is here a romantic business partnership or love gets in. There is wealth and spiritual guidance and protection. It's like in a situation where it would be maybe harmful for you, you are protected. There is some intervening hand there. There can be also another thing, you are about to give birth, but all of a sudden you may be learning that someone has actually different plans, and they are making different plans, handshakes, different resources they tap. What I'm trying to say, that unaware influence here can be, while you are having your plans, someone, a work partner, colleague, or co-worker may have some other plans. Plus, I do feel some work can weigh heavy on you as a heavy responsibility because the other person is have to getting a sabbatical year, just as a, or like they got this, they get into another partnership, they sign up for another thing. Because the conditions made them to do so. With woman figures, expect unexpected from the female figures, okay? Yes, bambino. This is literally a baby, and Empress here is pregnant. So the pregnancy can be one thing. To have a baby can be some. By the way, having a children here, just letting you know. Like for instance, Libras who are having children or will have children may definitely change the field they are in there. Because from now on you will be more close to child. Or this can be for some of you, there can be a crisis situation where you're gonna see another opportunity, like someone's loss is actually an opportunity for you to tap, which can bring also wealth and money there. There can be some resources becoming available for you, but the resources is like another person's loss is become like a win for you kind of thing. Now the near future influences within 3 months, we had the 6 of Wands. I see you there accomplishing something, a wish is being granted. I see some Libras like being in team and getting this acknowledgement or getting acknowledged. You have even like made peace with your enemies. It's like you have even like incorporate enemies into that place, like they are now so fluffy. Sweet candy like people, so it's like befriending people. It's interesting, like once a rival or once an enemy, now someone actually clapping you there. So this can also be an important thing to mention. Very interesting twists and turns you may face. And to be honest, when you win and when you come victorious, this can make other people sad and jealous as well. But the ones who are true and the ones who support you will be there for you in your happiness as well. So, and you can comfortably let some enemies go there. Or unfair rivals. Now this is a path which is not an easy one, I have to say. It's like you have been stimulated a lot, quite a lot, with a lot of things at the same time. It may be hard to really find your way through, but I trust you, Libra, you can do this. Of course, South Node being in your sign can make you to make some mistakes there. Okay, so you really need to be careful about seeing what the counterpart, the other part, is up to. Okay, you really need to lend your ears to them. What they're gonna say will be important. So this is also something that I wanna mention. Thank you very much for joining me in this energetical read of your career, Libra. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have personal tarot questions around career, love, or other themes, you can join me in answering your tarot question live streams in the channel. So if you are first time watching my videos, check out the description box below to see how those live streams are working. You can come and ask a tarot question to me. but make sure you check how we run things in the channel first. It's all at the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me. So hold on tight, Libra. Eclipse is coming, but me and of course many other colleagues are around to assist you in a time you need. So you are not alone. Thank you so much, and bye for now.